The government just a few days ago announced that it was opening a $500 million window to make Forex available exclusively for manufacturers. Are you hopeful that you're going to be able to get from that window?
It will definitely help the manufacturing sector, including ourselves. It's going to give them relief, because another thing is very important, which I want, that there are items in this country which we are importing, which are, I will say, not necessary or luxurious item. We should stop them.
How soon do you think Nigeria can come out of this recession and the Forex crisis?
If we had a diverse economy, effect would have not been that much. If I am having my foreign exchange earning is distributed in service sector, I think Nigeria should also enter into the service sector, which is very important. And IT, very good intelligent people. IT is another area where Nigerians can catch up or take tip from the India and other countries on the IT. So service sector should be expanded, as well as the manufacturing, because the employment, mass employment will come through the manufacturing sector. And we should not export our even agriculture product unprocessed. We must process them, add them value. So by value addition we create employment also. Like today, there is no need to import juice, whether it is the bulk or packet. Nigeria has enough pineapples, enough mangoes, enough oranges to make its own juices and market it. Nigeria today, 100% I will say juice is, the then President Obasanjo stopped, you cannot use small packet. So they started in the bulk. That was one step in backward integration. Now second stage, we should say no more importation of pulp or concentrate produced here. So that is one. Similarly cotton, instead of exporting cotton directly, we process it, manufacture the fabric, and not only manufacture fabric. Today we should develop the garment industry. Nigeria has a very good potential to produce garments. You have very good tailor, very good fashion designer, I will call them in modern language, very good fashion designer. You should export to whole of Africa and Caribbean countries and America your garments, like India, like Bangladesh, Indonesia, all exporting garment to whole world, America and everywhere, the garment industry. So you have your own cotton, you have your own textile produced in Nigeria, you convert value add by producing garment, export garment. So that is similarly the other cooking products, like palm. Instead of exporting kernel, only palm kernel, we should produce oil and process oil for further use, not even oil, value add and process, export the goods. So that is the way we create employment. And we have, see, Nigeria agriculture, God is fortunate, Nigeria is very fortunate. I tell my friends that it is blessed by God and Allah, both. And the people, very intelligent people. I have lived 6 years in Tanzania, and I know when here, intelligent people, we should use our intelligentsia in the right direction. That is a message for my people, for the youth, that we should use it in right direction.
I'd like to talk about the linkages in the aluminium sector in Nigeria. Talk about those businesses that are bound to remain in business as long as you remain in business.
See, we are producing raw material for aluminium coating industry, and there are 10-12 coating companies in Nigeria. We are producing aluminium circles. There are 7, 8 or 10 industries which uses the aluminium circle to produce the pots and pans. Then there are extrusion fabricators. We are producing aluminium extrusion. There are hundreds of fabricators all over the country which are using our product to manufacture door and windows and partitioning. So actually, except this pot and pan which is used directly in the house, we have more intermediate raw material for industries and for the small scale sector. Except this pots and pan which goes to users directly. Otherwise, we don't have any finished product as such. We all intermediate. We are producing roofing sheet which goes in the house.
What is the Bank of Industry to Towal Aluminium?
Bank of Industry's relationship is very strong. We have relationships in 2008 and 9. The first time the Bank of Industry was incorporated and they came out with 200 billion naira intervention fund, and in that we have applied through our commercial banks, and we have 4 banks has granted us the transfer our borrowings to the intervention fund, which is still we are paying. It's about 2.75 billion was we have received through intervention fund. It was a great help to the manufacturing sector to get a loan at 7% interest. Subsequently to that, we applied for another loan for expansion from Bank of Industry, which we got 2.9 million naira, out of which we have invested that fund in the extrusion press, in the hot mill and the billet casting plant. Then we again made application under the real sector fund, for which we are yet to get the funds. So we are in, actually it was a right step of the government to reactivate the former NIDB into a Bank of Industry to support the industry, and I think they are doing a good job.
So as a result of those 2 levels of intervention of the Bank of Industry, how many people are gainfully employed here at Towal Aluminium?
See, we have total around 2,000 people in Towal Aluminium. Their full-time job, and dependent, you can see at least Nigerian context, there are clearing agents, there are distributors, dealers. So indirect employment is 4 or 5 times. And not only that, then we have subsidiary industries. They also create employment all over Nigeria.
Aside from Nigeria, how widespread is the Towal Aluminium Company operations?
See, we have operation in almost about 15 African countries, and also in Europe, America, Caribbean and Far East.
Mr. Dugard, thank you very much for coming on BOI Weekly.
Thank you very much, Mr. Koyode.
Thank you.
And your team.
Let's not forget Mr. Dugard's advice that we should deploy our intelligence in the right direction. Partnering with the Bank of Industry is a smart thing to do, and the bank's doors are always open to entrepreneurs with viable business plans. If you have one, visit the Bank of Industry's website at boi.ng or any of their branches closest to you. Applying for a loan online has also been made easy. Simply download the BOI SME Loan app from the Google Play Store and keep following the instructions. For more inquiries, you can tweet at me at KAY Alayande. That's our show for today. I'm Kayode Alayande. Thanks for watching.